Hey, fairy grasshoppers, it's Bridget. Nice to see you today. Today we're going to talk about what do I do when my energy feels funky and it feels kind of like I feel bummed out a little bit, or I just feel don't have a lot of energy. It might be caused by something particular, like some kind of stressors that I have or something I'm working through either psychically or in human form. But regardless, what do I do to help stay above, help myself, help me keep afloat? How about that? Let's say that. Because it's not easy, because I vlog and I share stuff with you. And when you're a person who's very psychic, there's so much that impacts you in ways that other people aren't impacted, when you're open and empathic and intuitive. But I don't walk around, I want to be really clear. As a psychic, I do not walk around the world always open. Like I don't stop people at Target and say, let me tell you about your mother who died. Like, it's not like that. That's like a reality TV show. That's not my life. I don't do that. I don't walk around psychically talking to dead people all day. Or I also don't walk around coaching people randomly in the line at the grocery store. That doesn't happen either. But I know that I process energy in a very deep and profound way, and I have to be cognizant of that. And I'm sure many of you are just starting to become aware of how your energy, the psychic energy, is influencing you and impacting you. So here's some things that I do, very simple things. It's not complicated, okay? So the first thing is, see my t-shirt that I have on here? I wear things that inspire me so that when I'm doing videos, I can see it back, because right now I'm looking like a reflection. I see it every time I'm washing my hands in the bathroom, etc. I see this reflected back at me. And this, for me, this particular shirt, this is one of my Disney shirts. You see me wear shirts with sayings on them, and I have merch, check out my merch below, with words and things that put me in a good mood. So when I'm choosing what I'm wearing, I'm choosing it consciously and choosing my energy or the tone of my energy. So this for me today, I wanted some light-hearted energy. So I chose this to wear. I love Disney World. You know it if you've watched my stuff. I have live streams on here from Disney World, from recent trips that I've taken, and there'll be more in the future too, of course, for future trips and stuff. But I feel creative and lighthearted and good, really good when I'm in that energy space, because it's so innovative and relaxing, and I love the sunshine. So Florida has a lot of sun, and I love that. So this, just what you wear can make a difference in your attitude energetically. And when you make a choice as to what you wear, you're actually consciously choosing something, maybe a bright color. Even if you're tired, if you choose a brighter color or a pretty scarf or some earrings that are sentimental to you or cheer you up, or a bracelet that one of your friends gave you one time at a yoga retreat or something, things like that can do a lot for your energy. It can really help, those little things. So make conscious choices as to what you wear and what you wear, like jewelry-wise, as well as clothing. Okay, simple choice, easy choice to make, and it can really make a difference. So see, I'm very visual, clairvoyant, and I'm also empathic, so I feel, so I see and I feel, so those are my channels. So that's where the suggestions are coming from that place. So all right, so this is one thing. The other thing that you can do is with scent. So either essential oils, a little bit of essential oils, and oftentimes they have intentions, like this is the courage oil, this is the passage oil, and you might like lavender, for example, or some other kind of essential oil that just feels good to you, maybe a bergamot. And it's not just essential oil like an oil, drops of oil. It could be a spray, like a room spray, or this is lavender. So we'll do some lavender, very relaxing. It could be a room spray, a linen spray. You can make your own. It can be organic and homeopathic. You can just buy something at the store. It doesn't matter if it's homeopathic, whatever works for you. It could be a candle that you burn in the bedroom. Before you go to bed, I do that. I have a wax melt burner, and I have candles that I like in particular, and so I choose the scent. And by choosing, again, making a choice, I am influencing what I'm receiving energetically through my senses. So I smell it and I see it and I'm making a choice. I'm taking an action step to improve my environment energetically. See how that works? You can also use lotion that has a scent, a favorite perfume, or if you're like me, I have a couple different kinds of cologne and perfume that based on my mood and how I'm feeling or what I need a boost of. So I have a spray that I got in the France pavilion at Epcot at Disney World that is like a rose, and it's pure rose. It's like really like eau de parfum, really strong, right? And I love it. I love it. And they don't have it anymore there. They don't have it. I tried to get some last time I went. They don't have it. So it's like precious to me. So if I really feel, I'm feeling particularly a need to connect with divine feminine, nurturing energy, very, very feminine energy, and I want to feel just this soft, compassionate, gentle energy, I'll use that. Or if I'm feeling like particularly happy or upbeat, I might choose that because that matches where I'm at and I want to keep that. Or I also have kind of a very, kind of a gritty, more earth-toned scent. It's actually, I think it's technically marketed to men, but it's called Canyon, and it's by Bath and Body Works. And it has like a red label, and oh, it smells so good. It's very earthy, earth tone. Very good. I love that. That's one of my favorites. That kind of feels grounding and kind of strong for me. And I like that because it gives me this expanded, solid energy. Like, this is who I am. I'm connected. I know exactly who I am. I'm sourced at my center. And so that's another one that I wear. So just for example. So anyway, so there you go. There's a couple of things. So scent. Smell, your sense of smell. Clothing, you know, how something feels too, like you could put on a cozy sweatshirt, that kind of thing. I do that too. Like, I love that. I like how things feel, right? Okay, so those are two things. Another thing that I do also consciously is I will choose rocks or crystals. This one is a obelisk, that's the shape. This one is a black tourmaline, and black tourmaline actually helps to absorb negative energy or negative vibes. And it helps to, truly, it feels like for me, it like absorbs the negativity. And when I see it and I look at it, it kind of feels like this pillar of light, even though it's black, it feels like a pillar of light that reminds me of myself, like standing tall, standing in alignment, and that energy of this crystal will help to support the energy of my environment to cleanse or purify the energy so it's not negative. That which is coming toward me or affecting me, it's not negative because this repels that or absorbs it and gets rid of it for me. This also reminds me of Isis, the goddess Isis, the Egyptian goddess, and so it means a lot to me, this one in particular. I use this in my Divine Women's group. I have it almost all the time next to me when I'm doing my Zoom with them. So it means a lot to me, a lot of feminine power, strong feminine power energy. So I have it here today because I've kind of needed that today. I've really needed that centered reminder of who I am. And then again, lighthearted, trying to be lighthearted, making a choice to be lighthearted. As far as scents today, I did put on my Canyon scent. So I, again, wanted to feel strong and empowered. So I used that. I also use, which is super common, easy to use, especially if you're already psychic or intuitive or working with your intuition, is card decks. Okay, so like the Sacred Traveler deck, which is those Denise Linn decks, like this, that we use a lot here on Fairy Grasshopper channel. But the one that I've been using so much for myself lately is the 13 Moon Oracle deck. This is the 13 archetypal energies of the Divine Feminine. They look like the card deck. Oh, sorry, there's like a fly in here. It's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. And it looks like this. And the card that I pulled was this one, which is exactly where I'm at. Creator, Preserver, Destroyer. Sorting and shifting and organizing things within and around. So the inner world matches the outer world. Look at that. Creator, Preserver, Destroyer. Kali Ma. Again, the divine feminine, powerful energy, very fire. This says, I fuel, I consume. Oh no, it says I focus, I create. Sorry. I fuel, I consume. I am like repeating. So a few days ago, I got the Primal Goddess card. I should show it to you. I actually have it. Just a second. I have it right over here. The Primal Goddess card, and I have not taken her off my altar space. It's on the table. She's right on the table. I fuel, I consume. She is very, oops, sorry, upside down. See, I can't even, like, I'm like, oh, it's just so, her energy's like intense, right? Fire. Primal Goddess, raw, passion, sacral chakra, root chakra, solar plexus. I feel like I consume. Okay, so Kali Ma, who's usually intense, is way more mellow than the Primal Goddess for me right now. So here we go. Choosing the feeling, I need to tone down the primal and allow Kali Ma to come in and sort and sift and organize. She provides an organized structure between the past, the present, and the future. She gives clarity to the 3 different timelines or time zones you're in. She also gives, my hair is so itchy because I got it cut the other day and I am just like, hello, okay. Not used to my head being like shaved. I love it, by the way, love it. That's something to do if you want to change your mood, let me tell you. Okay, so it says change, transformation, dismantle, catalyst, and completion. So what do you want to keep? What do you want to get rid of? And what do you want to make? What kind of life do you want to create? What's next, basically? Not like this whole, Kali Ma works in segments, not in full books, but in chapters. Let's see it that way. So anyway, so cards, my point is cards are a great way to shift your energy, change your energy. Look at the list below in the description because I have multiple decks that I recommend depending upon your mood, what you're using them for, where you're using them. There's a great card deck also by Denise Linn that I list below that is Gateway Oracle cards. Gateway Oracle cards. That deck is great for work. It's like super benign, non-religious at all, non-denominational at all. The images are very, just really naturally simple, basic. It's not intense or complicated. That is a good starter deck and a deck if you're super not comfortable having it around like work or what have you, then you don't have to explain stuff like the Primal Goddess to people or Kali Ma and her 3 faces, because this looks scary, right? Yeah. These might be more home cards. So, all right. Another thing that I use to help with my energetic mood and to help keep my energy positive or aligned is I journal. This right here is just an example of the old school composition books that you can get like just at your box store, just like $1 or something. Get just a composition book. I like the wide ruled because I like to write big and stuff. But I decorated the front of it. This is one that I've had since, I think I usually write, I think this was my 20, let's see. Oh, this is 2020. This was last year, 2020, it looks like, yeah. Here's the lines, but I have a little bit left in here. Let me see if I have I use these for, 2021 I used this one. The last time I used this was January 2021. So I have some quotes on here, some stickers, some stuff that I found like in a magazine or that kind of a thing. And so, yeah, that's what I did. I decorated it. Easy. So journaling, easy, great way to shift your energy. All right. Okay, also this. It's water. Water reminds you that you can flow, shift, and clear energy. Water is energy. The elements are energy. So like fire, earth, water, air, and light, energy. This is psychic. These are psychic tools that can support you. But something as simple as water, it's life-giving energy. And so you can drink it with intention. You can have a water bottle near you and know that you're giving yourself nourishment, connection, love as you drink it. It's that simple. And this calms your energy more. So if you're a person that like has caffeinated beverages like coffee or soda, start to add water like as the same time that you're drinking that, because it will allow you to have a little more balance maybe and calm your energy a bit, okay? Because those artificial stimulants are tough to manage. I know because I drink coffee. Or wine, if you have wine and stuff, make sure you're hydrating and drinking wine as well. or drinking wine. Boy, was that a slip. Drinking water as well, so you can balance that for your physical body, because energetically, some of those things can, like caffeinated beverages, caffeinated stuff, can create more angst in the heart space and anxiety. And so too then wine actually, or alcohol itself, lowers your vibration and can kind of increase the intensity of a depression, or just feeling lethargic, or a lull, or down, just heavy. You don't need that. So if you're going to do that, add water, because it's a nice balancing agent and it's a flow and it's great with energy. All right, so there you go. I hope that my tips have helped you, to help you get into a better mood when you are impacted by energy or feeling kind of just funky, or heavy, or that kind of a thing. So this is Bridget. Thanks so much for watching Fairy Grasshopper on YouTube. Go ahead and check out my other YouTube channel, Above Life channel on YouTube, where I share every week on Sundays, and Mondays is when I post. Sundays is Sunday Morning Coffee with Bridget. It's my podcast. And on Mondays, it's a channeling session with afterlife celebrity guests. I hope that I've inspired your spirit today, filled you with some hope. And remember, this is your life after all. So use what works for you, right? It's your life, so live it. Just live it. Thanks for being here.